Had some pretty strong wind gusts overnight last night into your Saturday morning. We're going to continue to be breezy as we go throughout the rest of the weekend and chilly. We got a freeze on the way. I'll have those details in today's web weather. Well, here's a look at those max wind gusts from midnight last night. 56 miles per hour in Pauls Valley, 64 in Sulphur. That's where we had some confirmed reports of damage done in Murray County. In Sulphur, 75 miles per hour in Healdton, 33 for Ardmore, 32 in Marietta, 37 here in Denison and Sherman, and then over towards the southeast in other portions of south central Oklahoma. Not as windy, but still 39 miles per hour for Colgate, 28 for Antlers, 36 for Paris. And we're going to continue to see wind gusts tomorrow up to maybe 30, 35 miles per hour. I don't think we're going to see anything like we did this morning tomorrow. That system is kind of moving on out tonight into tomorrow. Here's a look at our wind speeds and wind gusts for the rest of the weekend. Going into your Sunday, I do think those wind speeds will be between 10 to 20 miles per hour. By Monday and Tuesday, they're going to be lighter from the south, 5 to 15. And then as we get to Wednesday, those will be breezy yet again from the north, about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's a look at the rain too, because we've also had some flooding issues in southeastern Oklahoma, specifically in McCurtain County where that flood watch was out, and Lamar County as well. Since Tuesday, this is what we've had so far. 2.92 here in Denison. This is from our K10 rain gauge. 3.6 for Pauls Valley, 2.13 for Sulphur. 4 inches over in Duncan, almost 5 inches in Clayton, 2.88 in Fittstown, almost 7.5 inches in Broken Bow, almost 5.5 for Valiant, 2.62 in Idabel there. So here's a look at the water vapor imagery here this afternoon, really through early this morning, through this afternoon. We've been seeing tornado warnings now, severe thunderstorm warnings still off to the east along that boundary, and there's that big low pressure system off to the southwest. That's going to be continuing to move out as we go through the weekend. We also have some snow in that too to the far west. So here's a look at that on our radar reflectivity. You can see a lot of flood alerts, a lot of flash flood warnings, even some confirmed dangerous situations with that flooding in Little Rock. It's just been training thunderstorms for the last 12-ish, almost going on 24 hours there with that system. And then here's a look off to the west. You can see there's a lot of snow out there. We will maybe see a mix of snow off to the northwest going into early Sunday morning. It's going to be cold to start the day Sunday and even colder Monday. This evening, we're going to dip down into the lower 40s with some low-end rain chances going into tonight. That'll pick up to 60 to 80% chance. Here's a look overnight. Here's a look at your future sky forecast. Going to continue to be cloudy today. By 9:30, maybe continuing or starting to see 30, maybe 20 to 30% chance of showers, mainly for I-35 and towards the west. We're going to see that this evening, and then overnight that will continue to move off to the east towards Hugo, Antlers, Paris. Not really expecting a whole lot of rainfall accumulation. I think our heavy rain is done for this system, and you can see some of that snow flurries off to the northwest. Tomorrow we are going to be cloudy for most of the day. I do think by the evening we're going to start to clear out. Then by Monday, we're sunny. Full sunshine next week is what I'm seeing. Snow mix off to the northwest towards McAllister. Cold rain for everyone else for Sunday morning. I think most of us, though, are going to be on the drier side. Maybe just a few sprinkles for your Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon, mostly for southeastern Oklahoma by Sunday afternoon. We do have some cold mornings ahead this weekend. 35 for Sunday, then 30 for your Monday. You're going to want to bring in those plants if you have them outside or cover them up. Then after about Tuesday, Wednesday, we can warm up from 39 to 50 by your Wednesday, middle 50s. By Thursday, we do have a freeze watch out from Sunday night through Monday morning with temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s, or yes, low 30s. Here's a look at your Sunday's forecast. Look at those wind chills. It's going to feel like winter again for your Sunday. Going to be starting out the day 35, feeling like 30, feeling like the 40s in the afternoon with a high possibly in the low 50s. I think most of us, a lot of us don't get out of the 40s tomorrow. Here's a look at those wind chills by Saturday night. And then by Sunday morning, feeling like the upper 20s, low 30s. By lunchtime, still feeling like the lower to mid 30s. Then by the evening, we start feeling like the 40s. But here's a look at those morning temperatures and our highs going into your Sunday as well. Going to be in the upper 40s and low 50s. Here's your 7-day, 50 degrees tomorrow. Sunshine next week. I love this forecast for the next 7 days. Upper 70s, close to 80 by Thursday, with those winds being light into next weekend.